Hello and welcome to Natna News Stream, your trusted source for reliable and up-to-date news. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates. Here are today's top headlines. President Isaias Afwerki holds meeting with officials in the southern Red Sea region. Somalia and Ethiopia reach agreement with Turkish mediation. Border demarcation between Uganda and South Sudan set to begin in 2027. Boat tragedy of Tunisia claims 9 lives with 6 still missing. Zimbabwe faces worsening hunger amid El Nino-induced drought. Russian naval ships relocate from Syria, raising questions about Moscow's future in the region. And Indian teen Gukesh Dumarajo becomes the youngest ever world chess champion. News in brief. President Isaias Afwerki today held discussions with officials of the Southern Red Sea region government and PFDG leaders in the port city of Assab. The talks focused on assessing the progress of regional development projects, particularly marine and fisheries resources. President Isaias emphasized the region's potential, calling it rich and untapped resources. He urged prioritizing the sustainable use of marine resources to benefit not only the Southern Red Sea region but also other parts of Eritrea. A call for detailed development plans for 2025 onwards was made, aiming to enhance fisheries and marine industries. This is according to Eri TV. In Ankara, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan announced that Somalia and Ethiopia have signed a joint declaration to resolve tensions over the Somaliland region and Ethiopia's demand for sea access. This is according to Al Jazeera. The reconciliation followed intense negotiations between Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed and Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. The agreement seeks to enhance peace and cooperation on the Horn of Africa. Erdogan expressed hope that Ethiopia's landlocked status could be addressed through collaborative efforts with Somalia. The deal is seen as a pivotal move towards stabilizing a region plagued by long-standing diplomatic and territorial conflicts. This deal comes after months of escalating tensions over Ethiopia's agreement with Somaliland, which Somalia views as part of its sovereign territory. Erdogan hailed the breakthrough as a step toward lasting peace in the region and an example of the potential for diplomacy to address complex challenges. Observers believe this agreement could have far-reaching implications for regional trade and security. The border demarcation between Uganda and South Sudan is set to begin in 2027, as confirmed by government officials from both nations. This long-awaited process aims to resolve historical disputes and prevent further clashes in contested areas, including parts of Moyo and Yambe districts. Benjamin Rembe, Executive Director of Kajo KG County, explained that committees from both sides will collaborate on the demarcation. Past clashes in the region have caused displacement and tension, with a temporary freeze on activities imposed by Presidents Salva Kiir and Yoweri Museveni in 2009. The resolution is expected to bring administrative clarity while preserving freedom of movement for residents. The border demarcation process is seen as a critical step towards sustainable peace and economic cooperation between the two nations. This is according to Daily Monitor. A tragic boat accident off Tunisia's coast has left 9 people dead, 6 missing and 27 rescued by the Coast Guard. This is according to Reuters. The boat carrying migrants from sub-Saharan Africa broke down and sank due to bad weather. Rescue efforts continue to search for the missing passengers. This is the latest in a series of deadly migration incidents in the Mediterranean. Tunisia and Libya remain key departure points for migrants risking dangerous journeys to Europe. According to the UN, over 1,500 migrants have died or gone missing in the Mediterranean Sea this year alone. The World Food Programme has warned of worsening hunger in Zimbabwe due to a prolonged El Nino-induced drought. Southern Africa is experiencing one of the worst droughts in decades, disrupting agricultural production and leaving millions reliant on food aid. In Chivi, World Food Programme Country Director Barbara Clemens observed parched fields and reported families skipping meals. Over half of Zimbabwe's 16 million citizens need food assistance, with rainfall insufficient for planting seasons. Experts fear this drought could exacerbate Zimbabwe's ongoing food crisis. Zimbabwe, which has struggled with food insecurity since 2000, faces additional challenges from climate change and economic instability. Over half of the population is currently in need of food aid, and the outlook for the coming year remains bleak. This is according to Reuters. Satellite images reviewed by BBC Verify show Russian naval vessels leaving Syria's Tartus port, raising uncertainty about Moscow's military future in the region. 2 missile frigates are now anchored off the Syrian coast, while the fate of other vessels remains unclear. Russia has long maintained a strategic military presence in Syria, supporting Bashar al-Assad regime. However, the recent fall of Assad and ongoing regional instability have cast doubts on the future of Russian bases in Syria. The Kremlin has stated it is monitoring the situation and engaging with local authorities to ensure the security of its assets. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov stated that discussions are underway regarding Russia's military presence in Syria. He emphasized the importance of maintaining security for Russian facilities, including the Tartus naval base, which serves as Moscow's only deep-water port in the Mediterranean. The situation underscores the evolving dynamics of Russian military strategy in the Middle East as it navigates changing alliance and geopolitical pressures. 18-year-old Gukesh Dommanaraju from India has made history as the youngest world chess champion after defeating China's Ding Liren in a tightly contested match. Dommanaraju's victory, with a final score of 7.5 to 6.5, eclipses Garry Kasparov's record set in 1985. The Chennai-born genius has been a rising star in the chess world, becoming a grandmaster at just 12. His victory caps a dramatic championship in Singapore, where he capitalized on a rare error by Ding in the final game. Fans worldwide are celebrating the emergence of this new chess icon. The championship, held in Singapore, saw Dommanaraju deliver a strong performance against Ding, who was under pressure following a year of inconsistent results. The win marks a milestone in Dommanaraju's career and cements his status as a dominant figure in the chess world. This is according to FIDE. Well, that's all the news for today, and thank you for watching Natna News Stream. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates. Goodbye.